Hey, what is up? It's Delta YT here, and this is gonna be our first game in the NBA. I played 3 games on my part to get me a little bit of coins, and I didn't really upgrade a lot, but there you go. Let's do this. Playing the Raptors. We're gonna be behind the man, the myth, the legend. So.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses.
There's no way we're starting.
It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team
we're not going
to
be staying on this team next year. Let's go win this game. Yeah.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Alright, that's a cool little thing. He, during the first season, like before every game, he talks about what he thinks about the game. Like what importance it has to him, and I think that's a cool thing about the series. About the, what's it, I don't even know it, like, I guess they call it like a movie.
City Place, a gigantic new residential development here in Toronto, walking distance from both the sporting arenas. We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada.
I'm just warming up the bench for Paul George right now.
Brand new season of NBA
making sure it's nice and warm for him.
I'm sure you're as excited.
Ooh.
Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. Ross is checked in for MyCareer, and it's Joseph in for
I always use him for like
and a moment
my
happening
team.
Right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual.
Damn, y'all saw him just get bullied.
The first official NBA
oh my, he embarrassed the shit out of him.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean,
I thought I was open.
Has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Ah, bro, what was that? Oh, first point in the NBA. Could it be a free throw? There it is. The first point ever in the NBA was a free throw. And then I missed the second one, of course. That's what happened. Terrence Ross, dude, a freaking beast. He's a budget beast on my team. Alright, here we got our first point, got it out of the way. I thought I was going to get an easy layup. But he did like a weird animation. Oh.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
All right, there you go.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective.
I like watching those.
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about
in his
what we've
mouth?
seen so far from the Pacers?
Question mark.
Almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking.
Oh no!
And it does intimidate them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Hill and Stuckey
damn, that almost got stolen.
Freak is
Oh,
out there,
you gotta
CJ
see me,
Miles,
bro.
and it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh,
Freak
wow, he got in there fast.
offline
Holy
with his
shit.
three. Pacers didn't have the year they wanted to last season. Still, their defense was right near the top.
Yeah, I'm not
Exactly. I mean, that is what this team's
Oh,
culture is all about, defense. And even
0
in
for
the
2.
down year,
Start off
they
the
were
game.
very hard to play against for other teams.
Indiana leading by 4. Hill with 7 points in the game.
Alright, you don't like my pick. It's all good. Bro, passing me. I gotta see a wide open. Oh, no, never mind. You can't shoot anyway.
Lock at 6. And Hill has it in the corner.
Does he shoot? No, he didn't look like a shooter, man.
My angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Oh, dude. You just got bullied.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah,
Made
you know,
him
that's what we
flop.
call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read.
Bro, I'm not gonna. I gotta stop trying to go for threes. I'm not gonna make it.
That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach,
I
Greg.
got clamps, bro. Oh, hell no. Not in my face. Maybe in someone else's. Give me that rebound.
Score on that shot, but they're going to be
Go
happy
Hill.
with those kinds of possessions.
No.
Some nice
Give me that assist, boy.
Miles.
All right.
That's good.
Look at
And
that.
guarding him on the
1-1-1.
perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues,
Wait, what?
it
I
will
didn't get a rebound? Alright, that's a little bit embarrassing. Thought I got that rebound. I don't know how I didn't get that rebound.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 3rd in the field goal percentage, 4th in opponent points per game, and they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage. Such an important stat. They did not give up the easy looks. You really had to work for whatever you got.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Oh shit, DeMar DeRozan.
Lowry against Ellis. Here's Freak. Good.
Oh, yeah, let's go. First
Ellis has
layup
got
of
3
my
assists now
career.
in this one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Come on, Monte.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Lowry. They set the screen. Rejection.
Oh, let's go! Give me the ball, I deserve it.
Here's Freak.
Fuck, dude, I try to go in the corner.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, I
Come on
didn't.
now, you got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates
They're making
out there
fun of
with
me.
him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
The drive by Lowry.
Like Larry
It's
just did.
rebounded by Indiana. Mahimi's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Nah.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns
There we
his
go.
first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's DeRozan.
Hell no, DeRozan.
It's tipped.
Get that shit out of here too, bruh.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Ellis with the ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go
Dude,
to
don't
strike
give
for
me
2.
what I think I'm gonna
Kyle
get.
Lowry picks one up there.
Okay.
And on the topic of Lowry, he became
2
only the
blocks,
third
bro.
Toronto
I still don't got that rebound though. I'm working inside, you know. I put it on 8 minutes. I usually play
And the
on like
first half comes to a
6, but I mean,
close. We've got a close game.
we weren't gonna get a lot of playing time, so I just put it on 8 minutes. On the MyCareer series that I have, that point guard that I have, I won Rookie of the Year and came in second for
And it's been a
MVP
back-and-forth game
on my
so
first
far
year.
with no ground game. Jordan Hill, is checked in for the
But that was
Pacers.
with the
Freak comes in for Hill. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so
Knicks.
far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. We've got Scola, DeRozan out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot.
So like I
that's the
started on
5
my
in the
rookie
game for
year on that
Toronto.
game.
Scola left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh no, he
Open
saw him.
for
Fuck.
DeRozan.
Oh
That
what?
doesn't go either for DeRozan.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Whatever, bro. I saw
No way you expect
first
him
career
to miss
3.
that shot.
Let's go! I did it.
And it's 6 points for Freak. Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And
I wasn't
Coach,
expecting to
really
get this much
hard to
playing
blame Freak
time.
for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's putting a lot at risk.
Oh,
every year
no.
he stays in school.
Fuck,
Could
dude,
be
that
in
was
the
a
NBA
defensive
Finals.
breakdown. That
He presents a
was.
defender with a serious challenge, always.
Pass to George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 13 points for Paul George.
Wasn't he?
And that
I
assist
mean,
got
I
him a
guess he
little
did
nod
kind of do
from
that.
his teammate.
Yeah, but I got a 1 on everything on the scoreboard right now.
Outside DeRozan.
Fuck me.
Connects from 3-point range.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a
I got
defender,
picked.
you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. He's got 6.
Oh,
Allen kicks
I
to
had
George.
it.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, and Paul George played the first few years of his
All right, warming at the bench again.
So it's
Whoa.
Indiana picking up the win.
All right, that'll do it for this episode. That was my first game. This has been your boy, Delta YT. Peace.